The nearest people to the rank of prophethood are the people of knowledge and the people of jihad. The people of knowledge because they guide people to what the prophets bring, and the people of jihad because they defend it with their swords. Right? They physically defend it. In this day and age, it's not jihad of armies because we don't have that. Right? We don't. It's not something that you can just go sign up for the local khilafah. No. In this day and age, it's all of the secular elements of how organizations are put together. That's our type of that's our soldier today. Right? It's the type of person who can bring in wealth to the community and use it properly and protect our organizations. Right? On the day of resurrection, the power of attestation is granted to the prophets, and then the learned, and then the martyrs. Meaning, those who will do wasila, those who will intercede for others. They will be the anbiya first, then the ulama. Fath al-Mawsili said, it is not that the patient deprived of food, drink, and medicine dies. Is it not? He's asking a question. Wouldn't the one who's deprived of food, drink, and medicine die? They said yes. He said, likewise with the heart, if deprived of wisdom and knowledge for 3 days, it dies. Imam al-Haddad said, read wisdom a lot. Like wise sayings, he said, read that a lot because it polishes your mirror and it becomes second nature to you. There are certain knowledges you need to study them every once in a while, and certain knowledges you need to always be exposed to. Knowledge of the law, doctrine and law, every once in a while is good. But knowledge of wisdom and tasawwuf, right, and shama'il of the Prophet, peace be upon him, every day, 60 seconds even, 30 seconds, a couple pages, a lecture, 30 seconds of a lecture. For whosoever, and I'm sort of moving quickly in the book, we're not going to cover word for word, right? Whoever lacks knowledge has a sick heart, and its demise is a certainty. He does not feel it, because the distractions of the world numb his senses. When, however, death lifts the veil of those distractions, the senses return, and a great pain is felt. Okay? You cannot travel the path of Allah unless you've studied the path. All right? You've studied how to walk, studied how to breathe properly, studied how to pace yourself. So knowledge is the path. Knowledge is a prerequisite of action. Okay? Imam al-Ghazali has another great saying. He said, the one who acts without knowledge is impossible. It's impossible to act without knowledge. But the one who has knowledge and doesn't act must be insane. There's no way that I'm telling you that what you're about to drink is poisonous and you keep drinking it unless you're insane. Abu Darda said, whosoever does not see that seeking knowledge is jihad is incorrect in his opinion and in his thought. So Abu Darda said, he likens the tullab al-ilm and the muta'allimeen as the mujahideen, as if they're mujahideen. All right, and we have to put a disclaimer, of course, on everything that we're not talking about the modern jihad of ISIS and all these groups. I mean, it's so silly to have to say this, but we do, because they monitor everything these days, and we have to disclaim that we're against all of these types of crazy movements, and most of them are actually based upon jahl anyway. وَإِذْ أَخَذَ اللَّهُ مِيثَاقَ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ لَتُبَيِّنُنَّهُ لِلنَّاسِ وَلَا تَكْتُمُونَ. God took a covenant from the people who are given the book that they expose it to the people. In other words, that they clarify it to the people and not withhold it. So if you have knowledge, you have to somehow get it out of your chest. Okay? You can't say, I'm not a people person. You can't say, I'm afraid. Look, figure it out. Did you know grammar? No, now you know grammar. Do you know how to talk? No, now you learn how to talk. Do you know how to write? No, now you know how to write. Just like you were ignorant of knowledge, you changed yourself. You became learned in something. You don't know how to share it? In the same way, change yourself and learn how to share this knowledge, because we need all of you at every level to share this knowledge.